Hey everybody, if you're there, shoot me a quick message in chat letting me know you can hear me. Daniel, I appreciate. Very nice of you. Suns game just ended. So Warriors game should be on for 12. Excuse me, 10. 10 Eastern, 7 Pacific. Why does my screen look blurry? Weird. Why are we looking a bit blurry? I hope the Warriors stay undefeated too. Let's do this. Let's pop this screen up. So I don't know the game roster yet. I did see online that they hope Quinton Post will either play today or Friday. Good news. Over under the game is 176. Cleveland's a 140 underdog. We're 175. Money line, Cleveland's supposed to beat us, which is actually surprising. ESPN bet ain't right. No way Cleveland's expected to beat us when we're 5-0 in Summer League. Cross X. Hi, everybody. I'm not quite sure if Post is still hurt. I read that they really want him to play today or Friday. So we'll find out if he's in the lineup very shortly. I hope you guys liked my video from last night about Daquan Plowden. Obviously, we've been talking about him a lot in this chat. He's now officially a two-way player with the Warriors, meaning Quinton Post is not signed, and we have to open up a spot for him. So we will definitely talk about that throughout the night. I'll break that down again. A lot of good comments on that video. It's 7:20 a.m. right now in India. Karna, I appreciate you being here. I'm glad that you're committed to the Warriors. Hopefully, if you have work or school, you can binge watch while you're doing both. If you're all new here, my name is Randy Silver. I will run Warriors Digest. Everything Warriors you can imagine. Say it's Team USA, Summer League, rumors, trades, free agency, regular season, all the good. We're your one-stop shop for Warriors news. We break down salary cap, implications, everything in between to try to make it easy to understand with the goal of educating, informing, and entertaining. Luke, please answer. What's the question? Luke, I don't see. Hello, what's up? What's up to you too? Is that the question? I got you, Luke. Welcome. Glad that you're here. NBA TV, if you're in the US, is how you can watch it, or internationally. Let's start the poll. This easy question. Warriors getting that dub tonight. My pleasure. Happy to live stream. I enjoy this. So if we look at the Cavs, they got blown out by the Magic, and then they blew out Milwaukee. Big players to look out for the Cavs. Let's take a look. Can't say I know them terribly well. Bates, Tyson, Porter, even off the bench. Once again, they had all their starters in double digits, and they played everybody. So it looks like they will definitely be playing a lot of people. Porter, Nance, Bates, Tyson, Tavares. So they basically had the same starting lineup besides Tyson. Yeah, they had like 2 or 3 of the same. Of course, Warriors blew out Chicago. Nah, blowout. It's a double-digit win. Fair enough. Phoenix blowout. Barely beat the Kings after up 20 in California Classic, but we were pretty much winning most of that game until the end of it. Beat the Lakers. Beat the Heat. Both of those were blowouts. 5-0 in the season. Can't wait to see Kuminga and Post play together. I agree. That won't be till the regular season. Carnett, $40 super. Thank you so much. That is so nice of you. I greatly appreciate that. That is extremely nice gesture. I'm glad to do it for y'all. You don't need to send donation. If you have the ability to, it means a lot. I just appreciate the company. Keep liking the videos. Keep commenting the videos. The algorithm helps. Your watching videos gives ad revenue. That's all good. I'm here for the love of the game. I don't think we have pods. That's a good point. He was in an interview after last game where he said he probably was done. Let's check the Warriors Twitter really quick. See if they put anything out. Warriors Twitter. Happy Emoji Day. Game Day. Spencer. They got Spencer. He may be playing tonight if they're using him in marketing. Steph Curry also, by the way, went off in Team USA. Looked really good. Met big boy Paul. Hopefully he doesn't take roids like Paul did. 24 points, 6 threes. Now, after last game, it was a little tough saying had a bad one, but we said he never has 2 bad games in a row. Came out and balled. They beat Serbia, which was big when they have Nikola Jokic. Stephen Curry. Let's go. So I don't see anything about today's summer roster. Robbie Sage. Is Quinton Post playing? I'm not quite sure yet. They want him to play today or Friday, but I have not seen anything that would say yes. 40 rupees for my savings. That means a lot. I'm not sure the conversion, so let's see the conversion. Not that it matters. Anything over anything is appreciated. No way we'll win this game. Don't be a hater. On the poll, we got 18 votes. 83% say yes. 17% say no. Randy, I think I cannot watch your stream because we're going to place. Promise I'm going to watch the next stream. All good. Have fun. Enjoy. Game should be starting in less than 5. Still waiting for the lineups. Friendly reminder, we can't show the game. That'd be copyright, but we'll have it right here so we can do the play-by-play. We'll go over box score, stats. I'll break down some stuff. One thing to be aware of while we got some time, let me do this. And this is where we're at right now. Throw in Beekman. Then you have, we just signed again Daquan Plowden to the 2-way contract. You got Pat Spencer in a 2-way contract. So really, I should probably show this. Let me blow this up. This is where we're at right now. Thank you, Golden State Warriors CBA Twitter account. You can really see where we're at for the fiscal year, the salary cap, how we're doing. Again, we just signed Daquan Plowden to our 2-way contract. So we have one spot open, the 15th spot on the roster. However, if you look to the right, we're hard capped at the first apron, so we only can spend $533,000 more dollars. That's where we hit the first apron. So we can't sign anybody because we don't have enough money to sign them. So we're going to have this spot open for quite a while. It could be towards the end of the season. To be able to sign Quinton Post, my understanding, we're going to have to cut somebody. Maybe it's Pat Spencer in the 2-way contract and Quinton Post is a 2-way player. If you cut somebody from the main roster, odds are it's Santos. I don't see them cutting anybody else. They just traded for Waters, so it doesn't make sense to cut him then. And we have a couple spots open for training camp. Thompson's been doing well. Mantas has been doing well. So they could come in training camp and potentially end up in the G League, somewhere else. But this team you're seeing right here is basically the team that will be with us for this season. I definitely do think Kuminga. You think Kuminga will take the next step this season, become an all-star? Yes. I think he will be an all-star if he gets the opportunity to play with the ball in his hands quite a bit. If he doesn't, I think he'll have a solid season. He'll get some votes because Warriors fans vote well, but I don't think he will be potentially an all-star until he's really the man. I think he'll eventually be an all-star caliber player multiple years in a row. I think he'll earn a couple all-pro teams. The dude's 21. People don't develop until they're 24, 25. He also didn't start playing basketball until he was in his mid-teens, young teens. So he's only coming into his body, becoming better. 4th year in the system. Expect him to ball out. I think he's going to do great. He's a non-tradable for me. Brandon obviously will probably take a step. Hopefully no sophomore slump. TJD. You expect Wiggins not to play as bad. So when you look at our roster here, again, if you saw my video that came out, the last video of today, where it was Joe Lacob, team governor, talking about this team, he expects Jackson Davis to take a big jump playing a full season. Waters to be a nice shooter coming off the bench. Brandon was all rookie to take another step. Moody hopefully gets more playing time. Kuminga, all-star caliber player. Looney is trying to develop a shot. You know what you'll get from him. Anderson is versatile, playing multiple positions. Smart, Heald can do the same type of shooting as Clay did based off their percentages the past 3 years. Melton can play some defense and shoot. Green, if he's not suspended, the team's just better across the board. Stats prove that. Wiggins, you would hope that he's not regressing. He's just hitting his prime at 29, 30 years old. And Steph will play at his all-pro level again. So the Warriors are banking on the younger players taking a step up and the players who potentially have maybe been down a bit to do a bit better. The Lowry Markkanen trade, it sounds like we're not going to do it if it involves Kuminga and Pods. So don't expect them to do that trade. If it's Moody and some first-round picks, I think they would do it. Bison, did the owner's comments mean we're staying with Andrew Wiggins? I think they would trade Wiggins if the price is right. But yes, they expect Wiggins to play. He's had some nagging injuries. He's had some personal issues, but they expect him to play better this season. If he's not, then maybe. But again, if you look at this contract, let me show this for y'all. And this game's about to start, so I'll put the other screen on in a second. If you look at Wiggins' contract, he's owed another 3 years at $30 million a year, let's just call it. It's a pretty hefty fee for somebody. Maybe another year when it's like an expiring contract, he's got 2 years left, 1 year. The newest salary cap, when it bumps, this is still a relatively cheap contract. It's just for the amount that he's played, how he's played, it's not really enticing to a team that want to take that contract. Thoughts on if we sign Kevin Knox, and if not, any idea who can be the 15th player? I think Kevin Knox wants to be an NBA talent. You maybe potentially sign him to the G League team. But again, we can't. Let me go back to that. We can't sign anybody for this 15th spot because of the hard cap on the first apron. You can't. Veteran minimum is 2.1 million, so you can't sign any veterans. Knox is considered a veteran. He's been in the league for 5 years now, 4 years, something like that. He's not on the rookie scale, so we can't sign him. You would have to cut somebody to bring him in. I think he's done nice this offseason, done nice in the summer league. Just not going to be able to bring him in. All right, the game should be starting. Warriors leading scorers in the summer league. They have this up. Pods with 18.5 a game. Plowden with 16.5 in the game. Jackson Davis 13.5 in the game. Knox the second, 12.5 a game. And Scott 7.5 a game. Starting lineup for the Warriors: Collins, Spencer, Plowden, Rowe, Sorkin. So you're correct. Trace Jackson Davis not playing. Pajemski not playing. Pajemski's not dressed up. I see him right now. He's in the white tee. He's in shorts. He's not playing. So Pat Spencer is getting some run. He hasn't played a lot the past couple games. Collins has been starting. Plowden's been starting. Rowe started a couple games. Sarkin's new. So here we go. Before we get into the game, as it's about to start, here's your Warriors lineup. Sorkin, Rowe, Spencer, Collins, Plowden. Quentin Post is on the bench. This is big, folks. We will see Quentin Post today, most likely. Love to see it. He's not been in a game day roster. So ideally, this means he's in. Bolden's been playing well. Mantis been playing well. Santos is playing in the Olympics for Brazil. He's not here. Flanagan really hasn't played. Scott's played a bit. I assume TJD is not playing. Knox should get in. Brandon's not playing. Beekman hopefully plays. Thompson has been starting a bit. So we got some stuff happening. We got tip going, so we're in. Let me know if I have any audio issues, y'all. You got any questions? Let's get into it. Warriors basketball on this Wednesday night if you're in the United States, or Thursday morning, afternoon, wherever you may be in the world. I appreciate you being here in Warriors Digest. Like and subscribe if you want your Warriors content. Warriors get the dub tonight. 90% say yes. 10% say no. Haters get a hate. If you're in the US, you can watch the game on NBA TV. If you have a subscription online, there's probably other ways you could get the game if you need to as well. Never condone. The Warriors start with a 3. Jackson Rowe, corner 3, good shot. 1-footed off balance. So now the question is, there we go. Warriors up to a quick 5-0 lead. Start the pool. Good rebound. Who do the Warriors? Warriors up 7-0 early start. Great start. So let's answer this poll. Who do the Warriors have to cut to sign Quinton Post, who would you cut? You can see right here, scoreboard. Rose got 5. Sorokin's got 2. Can we see the players? If you don't know who Sorokin is, nope. Sorry, y'all. So Roman Sorkin. He's Israeli. He's got 2 points. He's a center. 6'10". So currently the biggest player on the Summer League behind Post. Played at Oregon, went undrafted. Been playing in Israel since. Maccabi Haifa and Maccabi Tel Aviv. Israeli national champion 2019. 2-time Israeli Premier League champion 23-24. Played in EuroLeague. So he's played some high-level basketball outside the U.S., getting some run in Summer League to see what's up. Yes, no. Randy, can you make a poll after this one? What do you want the poll to be? Comment it, share it. They're talking about Plowman on the broadcast right now. He said he's stoked that he got the contract. It's a validation of all the work he's put in G League, plus the past couple weeks with the Summer League team. He's earned that contract. I agree. Most people think Spencer's out, 69%. Santos, 23%. Someone else, 8%. Yes, no. After Steph and Draymond leave, are you staying a Warriors fan? I hope that's 100% yes, but we got some fair weather fans. Let's find out. That was a brick by the Cavs. Warriors up 6 with 7 minutes left in the first. Spencer bringing the ball up. Plowed in near side. Back to Spencer. Drives. Left. Nice, Spencer. Little left-handed finger roll over a defender. Moved his pivot foot. That's a foul in row. Sorry, travel in row. Good defense. I'm liking what I'm seeing from Sorkin so far. Tall, lengthy, runs the court. Spencer corner 3. Swish. Not taking my spot today. That's what he's saying. Warriors starting hot from 3. 3-3 to start. Airball, Cavs. They got their own rebound, put it back. How's the poll? Are you staying a Warriors fan after Dre and Steph leave? 91% say yes. Love to see it. 92% say yes. Voidman, welcome. Glad to have you here. Knox is not dressed up to play today. I see him on the bench. He's in street clothes. So is TJD. So is Brandon. So we're going to see some other players play, which is nice. Give him a look, like Spencer. Like Sorkin. Cavs can't make a shot right now. Already got a double-digit lead. And they make one as I say that. Sick. Turnover. Poor. That was a terrible shot by the Cavs. That's a foul. Good call. Foul against the Warriors. Number 33, Travers. Fouled for the Cavs. Warriors keep it. Offensive side. You think Steve Kerr will use our two-way players just like we did in 2022? We had quite a bit of injuries going into 2022. Clay was out. Steph got hurt a bit. So I think that was more out of necessity than willingness. I think Beekman could be a nice GP2 clone. So if Gary gets hurt, Beekman can come in and play that role. Plowden's proven he can score, be athletic. The NBA season's a grind, especially playing the Western Conference. Steph is mid-30s. Dre's mid-30s. They're going to need some breaks. They're going to not... You can't keep playing them 30-plus minutes in the regular season and expect them to be able to perform in the playoffs and body gets run down. So I'd like to think there's more rotation. That means Kerr's got to trust the players, but you got Anderson, Hield, Melton, Moody. Those 4 players on the wing really already who would play above your two-way players. Spencer looks nice, though. He plays at his own pace. He doesn't play at the game pace, which means he really sees the game well. We have a good future ahead of us from our young guys. I agree. I like what we got. Just got to build, add a piece or two if you need to. Foul against the Cavs. Warriors ball. Up 7, 3:42 left in the first. I don't see the Warriors making a significant move. Again, I'll show it when there's a break. We can't do anything because of the cap space that we have. So the team you see, the regular season team, the players on the roster right now, are the people you're going to see in this match, in the game. Good defense by Sorkin. And he gets to almost strip. Brick. Cavs have missed a couple threes really bad. Oh, great job by Spencer. Not Spencer. That was Collins. Anticipated the pass and took it coast to coast. Missed the layup, though. Spencer 3. Yep. He's feeling it. He's feeling it. He does not want his two-way spot taken. He also hasn't played much the past couple games, so he's fresh. He's got a quick 8 in the first quarter. Cavs answer back with a 3 of their own. Plowden, 3. Missed that one badly. That's a foul on the Cavs. Good call. We got our first timeout. Bison agrees. Spencer's going in, baby. Let's do a quick stat check. Cavs have never led in this game. Hopefully they never will lead. We're shooting a cool 61% from the field. We've been hovering above 40 basically every summer league game, which is great. Cavs shooting 28%. We're 5 of 8 from 3, 62%. Expect that to regress to the mean, but it's a very great start. 3-point percentage, 33% for the Cavs. Both teams have shot a pair of free throws. We've given up 6 offensive rebounds. A bit of a concern, something to be aware of. How you motivate the team in the huddle. But we've done nice on the defensive board. Assist, we're moving the ball. Skip pass, extra pass, great to see. Turnovers, 3 and 3. Averaging 12 a game at that point if you get 3 a quarter. We're averaging basically 15 a game. So a bit high already. And they have 4 fouls to our 1. Look at the box. We know who's going to be at the top. Let me make sure you guys can see this. Rowe and Spencer both got 8. Sorkin and Plowden got 3. Nobody off the bench has scored. Good to see. Starters in there. Everyone's got that plus. Spencer balling out 2-2 from 3. So is Rowe 2-2. But both of them are 3-3 from the field. Look at Cleveland. A lot of bricks here. A lot of bricks. 2 of 7, 1 of 4, 0 of 1, 2 of 4. Without Porter, they're really not in this game. So Warriors are looking nice. Like what I'm seeing to start. Ash re-voted him out. Yes. Yes, very true. Warriors back up 10. Oof. Mantas tried to go coast to coast. He's got some skill for a big man. He can dribble, he can shoot, he can block. Bad pass by the Warriors. They got caught on the inbound. Luckily, the Cavs missed a layup and it didn't hurt them. Good teachable moment right there. Young players, don't lose your focus. Thompson's a nice free throw shooter. Good arc, usually back of the net, no rim. Nice afro. That was a line drive 3 by the Cavs. Warriors with another turnover. That's going to be 5 now. And the Warriors fouled to make it an and 1 on the 2 by Tomlin. Warriors regressing to the mean a little bit. What a bummer. Ugh. Craig Porter, nice shot. Warriors get last shot here. Spencer. That's not Spencer, is it? No, he's not even on the court. 27 is Vescovi. So Warriors going to go up 4. Just check this box score. Nothing really happened besides Thompson scoring after that timeout. Cavs brought it back a bit. All the Cavs starters, have scored. Good for them. A couple players off the bench. But still, we look at those team stats. Their shooting percentage, 32%. Ours, 56%, so we came down a bit. Threes were 6 of 10. That's a great night. They're 4 of 13. Rebounds evened out. Again, 6 offensive rebounds in 1 quarter is a bit. Talking point. Assist, 8 to 4. Turnovers, 6 to 3. Average 24 turnovers a game at that rate. It's just too high. I don't like it whatsoever. Spencer and Porter leading in points. Sorkin and Nance in rebounds. Assists, tied. We got any videos we can show? Nope. Here's a video for y'all. So nice play by Sorkin, up and under. Pump fake, easy layup. Make it list. Look, effortless. So we got a moment. Yeah, this is our team right now. I'll blow this up. Money's not added for the people below, but this is basically your team. You can see the Warriors have a lot of movement they can do next year. We'll have about 60 to 70 million in cap space before the first apron. Steph, of course, is taking up a lot of it. We can sign stuff this offseason if we want to one more year to sign to 27. If not, then he can do 2 years next year and he'll get much more money, of course. But you got GP2, Looney, Kuminga, Moody, Waters, all expiring contracts. Anderson's a 3-year. Beekman's a rookie scale. Heald's a 3-year. Melton's a 1-year. So Warriors are going to have some space next year to do some stuff. If they want. Big game hunting. I'll be right back. Y'all give me 1 second. Warriors up 9. Looking good.
Groceries, dining. Groceries.
Sorry about that ad. Yeah, Warriors up 9 still. Keeping a healthy lead. Man test with the 3. That was nice too. He's a lefty. Looks good. All net. Warriors have been very good at their threes this summer. Cavs answer back. Y'all have any questions for me, by the way? Anything you want to know about Warriors land, about me, whatever it may be? No, it's just a groceries ad. Amazon Prime deal day. They trying to get you to buy-ish. I opened up a new tab. EJ Burns, I forgot. He's on the Cavs. Big boy from NC State. Did well in the NCAA tournament. Earned himself a bid with the Cavs. We'll see how he does in the NBA. Kind of like Big Baby Davis back in the day. Quick box score check. Rose officially in double digits for the Warriors. Spencer's got 8. Mantas and Scott off the bench, 5 and 4. Thompson got 4. Everyone's doing well. Besides Scott, everyone's in the plus. Good to see. Then for the Cavs, being led still by Porter with 9. Well-rounded scoring attack. We're still shooting 40 from the free throw line. Not that good. 61% from 3. Very high. I mean, we're on average. We're on pace to score 16 23s this game. That'd be a W for sure. They're 5 of 16 from 3. That's the name of the game right there. That's why we're winning. That brother's playing the wrong sport. I saw someone ask what job you do. Other than that, I don't know if you answer the question. What up, Raleigh? So I used to actually work for Cisco Technologies, a cybersecurity tech company. I used to go to Raleigh RTP all the time. I was there once a month for about a year. Enjoyed it. I am now officially a sports reporter, sportscaster. Oh, Hunt, they're interviewing Brandon. I'll finish this in a second. Let's hear what Brandon says. I had a good first year in the NBA. Summer League was a struggle. Throughout the season, I got better. I'm much more confident going into this year, playing with the select team this summer league. They're asking about the summer league team, Jalen coming together. Credit to Ryan Atkinson, the GM of the G League team, putting this roster together. He's a good people person, good teacher. Vereen, the head coach. Having good players, putting them all together, putting us opportunities to be successful. What's his biggest focus this summer for next year? Shooting the ball. Without Chris and Clay, I can pick up the slack and be a better shooter. Everyone's role increases about them two there, so it's my job to step up. I was first team all rookie, and I want to improve on it. They asked him what he was doing after Summer League. He's going to take a holiday, go to London and Paris, check out the Olympics, and just hang out. Going with some homies, never been to the Olympics before, is really looking forward to it. Next interview with BP. Nothing really new we don't already know. So to answer the question, I go to a school called the Dan Patrick School of Sportscasting. If you know Dan Patrick, he has his own TV show now, radio show, was on SportsCenter for about 20 years. He started the school for people to break into the sports industry, on camera, behind the camera, production, whatever it may be. Excuse me, my voice cracked there. I'm about 14 months into the program out of 22. So I do a bunch of freelance sports reporting on my own. I've worked Jake Paul fights. I've worked PFL. I've worked spring training for baseball. If you see behind me, I'll blow my screen up for a second. You see behind me, I keep all my media credentials here because it's always been my dream to work in sports, so it's a good memento. Also give a little wall candy. I got other boxing matches. I worked NCAA lacrosse, NCAA softball. I worked the Copa America. I've worked college bowl game. I've worked USC football, LPGA golf. My ultimate dream is to work in basketball or soccer. Probably soccer number one. That's my goal. I got the long hair. I look like Zlatan. So that'd be really cool. I got about 8 months left, but I enjoy doing this. Before this, I was in business for 10 years. I worked cybersecurity jobs, HR jobs. I was a sales rep, sales manager. So I really grinded my butt off. Talked to my girlfriend one day and said, I love what I do. I love what I have, but internally I'm really unhappy. I want to work in sports. That's my dream. I never pursued it. And she was very open to, Cavs getting a big dunk. No. She was very open to whatever we needed to do to make my dream become a reality. Mary, if you're watching, you're a real one. I love you. Appreciate you. And here I am. It's been a great year. Warriors Digest started about 3 months ago. If you don't know Warriors Digest Media is a YouTube media company. Any basketball team, basically, there's a channel. So if you want Mavericks Digest, Cavs Digest, Suns Digest, type in your basketball team name plus Digest, and they may have it. Also do some baseball, basketball. They're really starting to expand. So if you have an interest yourself and you want to potentially start your own Digest Media team, they don't already have it, reach out to them, and they could be very open to allowing you to join the family. The graphics and stuff you see all come from them. Obviously, I do the work to find information, create the stories, put it in, but they got a website that helps me create the background, the ticker at the bottom, things like that. So hopefully that gives you a good idea. I put out 2 videos a day. That's my goal. One in the morning, East West Coast time. So it's late, so it's afternoon for the rest of the world, or evening. And then I try to do one in the evening, American time. So that way it's a morning, afternoon for the other parts of the world. So you get 2 videos a day, stories, game breaks, game recaps, USA basketball, whatever it may be. Hey Rand, let's see. My wife knows like 5 NBA players and pauses her favorite. Hell yeah. Sounds like you should get her a jersey for the holidays. Karma, hey Randy, do you know anything about cricket? Cricket is probably one of my faults. I know a lot about a lot of sports, soccer, basketball, baseball, American football, European soccer, global soccer, MMA, boxing, handball, water polo, volleyball, softball. Am I missing anything? But cricket, I've tried. It's tough. A lot of rules I don't understand. It's like the wickets and how you get a hit, don't get a hit, going back and forth. So I don't really understand it. I would love to dive deeper and get it. I know that the U.S. just hosted the World Cup of cricket a couple of weeks ago, and it definitely made some news. It wasn't shown on public television, which sucked, but it's growing here. Same with rugby. I get rugby. I know rugby. It's starting to get more famous in America. I know India is really good at cricket too. I'm pretty sure y'all won. Yes, no. You should get her one stream soon. You should get her on a stream soon. I will get my girlfriend to join one time. She right now is traveling, so she's doing her thing, having a great time while I'm busy in school. She'll be back soon, and I'll get her on the stream. India won the World Cup this year. I thought so. Congratulations. I'm sure it was a fun party watching the games and celebrating. I think we beat Pakistan. I know the US beat had a massive upset. I want to say it was Pakistan. I could be wrong. Warriors still up 9. Been cruising around that 10-point lead basically all game. Floyd Mayweather's in the house. They're showing him on TV right now. His son's shadowboxing right next to him. Or sorry, his grandson. I saw Floyd Mayweather at a basketball game in Miami one time. He was courtside. Every player knew him, of course. Chris Swish. Good to see you. Karna, bye Randy, I gotta go. I hope you have a great day. Enjoy your morning. Thank you for being here. Love having a global fan base, as you all see I put in the videos. We got people from each continent, big countries, small countries, Warrior fan base, big, far. It's amazing to see. I appreciate you all choosing Warriors Digest for your viewing option. I like what I'm seeing from the Warriors right now. Up 11, keeping it around 10. They're making their threes. Look at the turnovers really quickly. Can we see the quick stat? 11 turnovers. It's just high. Too many turnovers and a half. I get it. It's young players. They don't play together. Bronny just made a 3. Ends his 0 of 16 stretch as a Laker. Was that good? It's not. Sorry about that. I have a hotkey set on my computer, so sometimes when I type, it'll change it. I'm going back to the game. I apologize. Collins just made a shot. Dink and stink. Go Dubs. Warriors up 10. 1 minute left in the second quarter. End of the first half here. Looking good. What do we expect from JK this year? 20-5? If JK can go 25-5, I think he'll be an all-star. 20 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists. Throw in maybe 1.5 steals. Plowed in. Deep three. Filthy. Showing why you earned that two-way contract. You have to think he's getting more opportunities. Clay is gone. So he really becomes a second guy now. They're going to get him the ball more. Let him do more ISO. Get him on the fast break. He's been working on his shooting. Brandon's going to shoot, but he's more of a pass-first guy. He'll shoot if he needs to. So I think they're really going to get Kuminga in more. Great job by Collins, earning the foul right at halftime. He's going to get 3 shots. That's a smart play right there. Around half court, drew the contact as the time was expiring for half, but he's going to get a shot. I think he's getting 3. They're going to look at the time. Are they giving it to them? Looks like they're reviewing it if he got fouled before or after time expired. They're reviewing the play to see if the foul occurred before time hit 000. I have Cavs money line. Am I cooked? I like to think so. Definitely made the wrong bet. Let's double down. D. If the Cavs lose and you're not subscribed to Warriors Digest, you got to subscribe. You lose money and you subscribe. Double whammy. Deal? Excuse me. Here we go. Foul occurred with 0.1 on the clock. Collins gets 3 free throws to end the half. Let's go. Push the lead from 13 to 16. They credited Warriors with the offensive rebound on a missed free throw when he gets 3. Sick, ESPN. First one went long, back iron. Second one good. Tad easier. Back iron, but back rim. I don't think Post is still injured. He's on the roster. He's on the bench. He just has not played yet. They may be taking it cautious with him, making sure he's super good. Collins makes 2 of 3 to end the quarter. Warriors go up 54-38. Love to see it. A 16-point lead. Okay, let's break down this team stats for y'all. My girlfriend says hi. I told her that y'all want her on. If we look here, Warriors at 58% field goal percentage. Cavs at 34%. Killing it. We've been shooting above 40 every game in this summer league. It's been great. 3 points, 62%. Again, you think we're going to come down to the mean, but this looks hella good. This is amazing to see. Cavs at 30%. They were below 15 to start the game. They made a couple more, but 723 is not that good. Rebounding, a bit high, but we're getting the defensive rebounds mainly. What I don't like to see is 11 turnovers, averaging 22 for the game at the same pace. We average 15 a game, so we're going over that average. Oh, Mary's in the chat. Hi, Mary. Love you. Say hi to the fans, to the subscribers, the friends, the Warrior Digest members. We look at technical fouls, none there. Box score, again, we know our big scorer of the day. Plowden's got a couple of threes, 3 of 5, showing why he earned that two-way contract. Spencer shot the ball nice, 2 of 2. He didn't really do much in that second quarter. Really was first quarter shooting for him. Rose 2 of 2 from 3. All three of them are in double digits for the day. All our starters are plus. Great to see. Bench, everyone scored besides Vescavi. Everyone's in the plus. We're looking good. But again, Quentin Post, the name's on the bench, available to play, just not there. Cavs, Porter still our high scorer. He had 9 points in the first, only 1 point in that second quarter. He's 3 of 12 from the field, so it's not an efficient 10 points whatsoever. Everybody else has chipped in, but you can see why they're down 54 to 38. In my favorite chart, you can see right here, Cavs have not led at all. The closest it was 0-0. It really hasn't got that close since. Basically 7 points has been the closest since midway through the first quarter. It's great to see. Warriors are playing well. High pace and turnovers in our blood. That's true. Also giving me anxiety, ADD, stress, heart attack, all that. Okay, for people who may have just joined, again, let's break this down again really quick. This is our team. We can't sign any more people because we're at the first tax apron. So the salary cap is $140 million. You basically need to spend that much money on your team. Luxury tax level 170. The first tax apron 178. So if you're between 140 and 170, you're good to go. You're not going to have any tax bill. Between 170 and 178, you will. 178 and 188, a bigger tax bill, and 188 plus, an even bigger tax bill. If you're in the first apron multiple times, second apron multiple times, things like that, you then can lose draft picks, draft order, trades, what you can do in trades, money you get back in trades, everything like that. Our total salary is 176. Our cap hit is 176, so we have no dead weight. Our tax hit 176, apron hit 177. So we're basically right there at the first apron of 178. We have $533,000 we can do. We cannot get a 15th player because we don't have enough money to bring that in because we're hard capped at the first apron. We just signed Daquan Plowden for that two-way contract. So if we want to sign Quentin Post, it means we have to cut somebody to be able to bring him on. That is your Warriors team. I'll leave that for a second. Any questions around that? Swish. I think we should waive Pat Spencer and put Quentin Post on the third two-way spot. What do you think about trying to trade Wiggins to Chicago? I mean, that is the rumor. That would be the thing, is you put Post on a two-way spot. But look how Spencer's doing right now, balling out in the Summer League game. He kind of knows he's got a target on his back now, and he's proven why he deserves that spot. Also, when you put him on a two-way thing, he's not getting paid well. You know, he's getting half the money he could if he's a regular player. So it's something to think about in terms of post second round draft pick. Not, you shouldn't be making 10, 15 million, but you think he'd be making at least $1 million plus. Two-way contract, you're not. I don't think Chicago wants Wiggins. They're trying to get younger. To a degree, they're trying to shed salary. You can see them rebuilding. So it doesn't make sense for them to put on a 3-year contract. Especially if they're trying to get rid of Levine. I mean, obviously, they got rid of DeRozan. Caruso. They're in rebuilding mode. So I don't see why they would want Wiggins. How many years does Vuck have left? Nikola has... So I'm looking it up. How many years does he have left on his contract? Bull hype. There's no trade market for Levine or Vekuvic. Well, that sucks. What's his contract? Show me his contract. Per sporadic, he signed a 3-year, $60 million deal at the start of last season. So he's got 2 years left on his contract. 20 million and 21 million at 34, 35. I mean, he'd be a nice center. He fits the build of someone we could use. Big, strong center. However, if you remember what I put in the post that Joe Lacob, team governor, said, the assistant GM said, I forget his name, what Mike Dunleavy said, they're not going to just get somebody to get someone. They're not going to get a center because the league says they should get a center. They're not going to get a center because the fans say we need a big center. They're going to do what they think is right based off of analytics. So they want to play wing heavy, quick and fast. They think that will make them successful. And yes, will they get out rebound some games? Will they get bully balled some games in the paint? The game's restarting, by the way. It will happen for sure. But they said that they like how much that their guards actually rebounded last season. They were a pretty good rebounding team because Steph rebounded well, Brandon rebounded well, Wiggins did, Moody got in there. So, oh, great play. Plowman, big dunk. Woo-hoo-hoo! Love it, dude. I really hope he plays in this season. So you can understand why. Like, I love the idea. I would have loved to got Valanciunas, who went from New Orleans to Washington. I thought he would have been great for us, but not happening. Let me know your thoughts on what I said. Swish. Sorkin playing nice. I don't think he'll be with this team, but he's definitely showing he can play with G League NBA talent. Oh, Cavs could have got a big dunk. He went for the layup instead. Sorkin missed the 3. This game got very open, back and forth early in this third quarter. Spencer plowed in, skip pass, 3. He did. How many is that for Plowden? 4-6 from the field. Let's go. From 3. If B-Pods is traded for Lauri Markkanen, who will become a ball handler of the second unit? Kyle Anderson? Kyle Anderson is definitely not a point guard. He can do a bit, but I don't think so. Maybe Melton? You really don't have anybody. It would have to be Melton. Maybe that thrusts Beekman into a bigger role. Warriors starting this game hot, the second quarter hot. What were we up? 54-38. Looking good. We're up 9-5 in this third. So I don't know. We'll go big screen for a second with y'all. I mean, actually, I guess we should actually look at the roster. That's not the roster. That's the roster. Who do you got at point guard? GP2 can handle it a bit. He's not a traditional point guard, but there are opportunities where they do have him bring up the ball, but he doesn't distribute the ball well. It's more like fend off a defender so someone can come get the ball for pick and roll. Waters is more of a shooter. Santos, potentially. Heald can probably do a little bit, but not a lot. Mary, if you're in there, comment on when he was on the Kings. Did he ever bring the ball up? I don't think so. So I think if they were to get rid of Brandon, they would have to go get a second point guard. Beekman's a traditional point guard. Again, draft pick out of ACC. 2-time ACC Defensive Player of the Year at point guard. Big time. 3-time ACC All-Defensive Team. Better offensively than you would think. But I don't know. I don't really know who would take it up on the second team. That's a good question. Ion, I agree. It's a pretty big flex where you can wear a shirt with your own face on it. Moody is the point guard. Maybe. Not that he can't do it, just not his natural position. We're coming back from commercial break. Oh, we got Joe Lacob on the interview. All right, I'll narrate this for y'all. Talk about the org. Good pieces, Steph, Draymond. Good young pieces. What are your thoughts? We're excited about our team next year. It's sad that Clay's leaving, as I mentioned in our video. We've added 3 good players, Melton, Heald, and Anderson. With Wiggins, Steph, and Draymond, we think that we're going to be good. We think we're going to be better than people think we will. Joe Lacob, first time seeing Plowden in person. He's like, what the heck? He's doing so good. Better than I thought. Shot looks pure, good. He's not rushed. We're excited. Now they're asking him about Brandon. He was a Brandon was a relevation his rookie year. Steve had troubles getting him off the floor. He was so good. He does so many things well. He's got an NBA body. He can shoot threes, get to the rim. We think we have a future all-star in our hands. Big time from Lacob. He thinks Brandon's a future all-star. Comment your thoughts. Do you agree? They asked Lacob about what he's done this summer. He said, I've had a lot more free time than other summers in the past, so I've just been hanging out. I don't want it to happen next year. I don't want free time in my summer. It means the team didn't do well. 1 second, y'all. I got to go grab my food. Warriors have pushed the lead to 20. Let's go. Positive future, the absolute future All-Star. I agree. It's also interesting. Hearing what Lacob says about the team. You don't get that much access to an owner normally. Turn my camera off so you don't have to watch me eat. Okay, we back, y'all. Appreciate you. Need to eat my dinner real quick. Cavs made a bit of a run. Warriors pushed them back up to 15. I think pauses Brunson, DiVincenzo, and Hart smash into a player in his defense's mode like Brunson. I think he's like Brunson. I would put Steph in there. I mean, you're learning from Steph on a daily basis. You're going to pick some stuff up. Let's check out these team stats. A little bit more than a minute and change left in the third. We have not shot the three well in this third quarter, second half. We were around 60%. Now we're 40%. So we dropped 20%. I think we had 8. No, I think we had 10 or 11 at halftime. So really only made 1 3 in the second quarter. Sorry, second half. They were at 30%. So again, I told you we'd go back to the mean. Makes sense. We're winning the board battle. We now have more offensive boards than they do, which is great. But the turnovers, 12 to 9. So we're basically 1 turnover in this third quarter. Good to see. I like that. Look at the box. Everyone besides Collins is in double digits as a starter. Good to see. Everyone's in the plus. Every player's in the plus. Came off the bench. You can assume we're not seeing Post or Bolden, Beekman at this point in the game. We're just playing a 9-man lineup. Plowden, 4 of 9 from 3. Seven boards, 1 assist. Collins got 7 assists. Spencer's got 13 points, 4 boards. Playing well. They got 2 in double digits. Bates and Porter. We're back. Lakers Hawks are playing fourth quarter. Lakers down 1 to the Hawks. Me too, Ion. Me too. Hopefully Friday. A good pass. Oh, great block. I want to say that was Rowe. Came from behind. Warriors got some players. There's definitely going to be some teams coming to this roster and taking them for their own two-way G League, potentially main roster. Warriors up 19 under 1. Sorry, 17. Mm. Oof. Missed. Cavs ain't making their threes. 6 seconds left in the third. In the post. 1-on-1. Missed it. Warriors go up 17 into the fourth quarter. Great to see. Great to see. Cavs have still not led at all this game. Sorry, not sorry. And the money line to start the game, you look right here. Cleveland was favored to win. Favored. You took that. You dumb. You're not dumb. You just made a bad decision. Team stat. Closer to 40% again. Came down a bit. We're making our free throws, which is great to see. Rebounding. We're not giving up many offensive rebounds. It's tied. Defensive rebound boards. We're making our shots. Turnovers. A couple there towards the end of the quarter. Pushing it to 14. We're average 15, 16 a game. A lot to see. A lot to like. We're on our way to being 6-0. Four or five in double digits. Again, we kind of just went over this. Nothing seriously changed. I'm liking what we're seeing, folks. I'm liking what we're seeing. Well, let's answer some questions. Vucevic pros. 3-level scorer, good screener, can run actions with him in the high post. Decent rim protector. I think he has a high IQ passer and would do well in our system, especially against big teams. From your perspective, Post more like a Lowry or Brook Lopez? I honestly don't know enough about Post. You know, I've watched what you can over YouTube and things like that, but I need to see him play a bit more before I can give a decision. It seems like he's more of a Lowry type than a Brook Lopez, because Brook Lopez can play with his back to the rim. It seems like he's more of a arc player. I love to see Steph, Wiggs, JK, Dre, DJG line up. I think that's your starting five to start the season. I love that. Piece art. It seems like the missing piece to our team. Then you can have Dre be the 4, JK at the 3, have TJD as your first big off the bench. It doesn't seem like the Warriors want to play with a big man. They'd rather play smaller with multiple guards and be able to switch. Also, for his contract, I think, what did I say? It was $20 million a year. If the Warriors wanted to get him, it would have to be in a trade. Right now, based off of a trade, $20 million a year, you'd have to give up GP2, Looney, and Waters. Wiggins is making too much, so they'd have to potentially give you someone back, and maybe they don't want to do that. They want to keep that roster spot open. You could, if you trade too many, then using depth. So I think in terms of actual salary cap to make that trade work, they're not the most happy about it. Warriors up 20, folks. Make it 21. Love to see it. At this pace, Warriors are cruising to 3-0. Can I see this? Our point differential's got to be pretty good too. Especially after this game. If we can keep this lead. Thompson with the steal. Strip going for a layup. Can we see box score? I just showed the box score at the quarter break. I'll show it the next time I do a commercial. So that way people who are following the game based off of the recent plays, we can keep it going. They got Burns back in. He's a big boy. Surprised they didn't put him at the O-line or D-line for football. A great cut. Oh, he got fouled. Was that Mantas? I think so. He looks good. He's going to get picked up by a team. I don't think the Warriors have space for him, but he'll get picked up. Wiggs' contract is OT. Nearly as bad as we think for an elite perimeter defense. Elite perimeter defender. What is your thoughts on Thompson? I think Thompson looks nice. I just don't think we have room for him on this roster. He'll get picked up by another team, be a two-way player. Maybe the Warriors take him for the G League if he doesn't get picked up. But he's done nice shooting, bring the ball up the court. They're putting the Hawks game on. Hawks down 1 with 1 second, and they don't get the shot off. Lakers win. Not as bad. Okay. Wiggins' contract is not nearly as bad as we think for an elite perimeter defender. I agree. Especially with the new media deal coming in, it will become a bargain. But the question is, does he actually play like a perimeter elite defender? And he wasn't doing that last year on both sides of the ball. So if he can get back to himself, I mean, again, he was an all-star 2 years ago when we won the championship. He shut down Tatum, shut down Brown in those finals. On the way to the finals, did really well. So Mantas missed a 3. So if he can do what he needs to do and play well, you're getting basically an all-star player to come back. You don't usually just find those in free agency per se at $30 million a year. So this is why, again, the Warriors executives are saying, young guys step up, play better, but also we have players on this team. Draymond doesn't get suspended. Wiggins plays like himself. We can get more out of the team we have. We haven't hit our ceiling. Post is not playing. Burns playing bully ball inside out. All right, we're chasing. We're getting almost under 6.5. Warriors up 20. This game's about over, folks. Donta Scott making his shots. I mean, whoever had Cavs a -2 money line, pretty bad. Pretty bad. Should have been -20 Warriors. Appreciate you, Chris. We've won every quarter. We won every quarter basically last game too. Thompson lost the ball out of bounds there. Got a timeout. I'll pull up the box score now. Warriors up 22, fourth quarter. 5:55 left in the game. Here's your Warriors box score. Collins still sitting on 5. Scott, Thompson pushed their point totals up to 9 respectively. We're making our free throws. I show this. Three-point, we're 12 of 30, 40%. Not terrible. Pretty good. Field goal, 30 of 60, 50% from the field. Thompson, some turnovers. Not ideal. I like what I'm seeing. Cavs, couple double-digit scores. Everyone in the minus. Really nobody's shooting the ball crazy good. 34% from the field, 30% from arc. They've improved that as the game has gone on. But a pretty dominant performance by the Warriors. Let's go. And we get Spencer and Plowden back in the game. Bronny James gets a tech. Are you surprised? Top 4 teams make semifinals. We're going to go 3-0. Our point differential will put us in 3rd place. So if we win Friday, we should be pretty good. Oh, great passing by the Warriors. Yep. Jackson Rowe, corner 3. Pushing almost 30-point lead now. I've seen Tyson in. He hasn't really done much for the Cavs. I think he got hurt, to be honest. Henry Braxton. This team is 8th seed at best with the way it's played. If the records of last season went the way it did, and Draymond wasn't hurt, the Warriors would have won 6 more games based off of data, based off of how they played with Draymond, without Draymond. They would have been not a play-in team at that point. So stats are a bit deceiving there, because obviously they were playing, barely made it, didn't move on. So I think there's more here than this team may think. A wide open 3. Ugh, that was not a good shot. I don't even know who that was. $44, Collins? No, Collins is 99. It's gotta be Rowe. A great pass by Spencer. Wow, Cavs just missed an easy layup. Good win by the Warriors, folks. I'm pretty happy with what I'm watching. I've watched basically all 6 summer league games. They shoot the ball well. They play tough defense. They make the extra pass. They're really doing a good job. Look at the box scores. For Kenny, you can see Tyson right here. He started. He's played 24 minutes. 4 points. But again, I think he may have got hurt. 2 players in double digit for the Cavs. Warriors got 5 in double with 2 very close. Good game all around by the Warriors. Shooting the ball, playing defense, 3, scoring. Cannot be more happy. And we're winning a coach's challenge. Look at that. Warriors is can't go wrong tonight. A good back cut by the Cavs. How's that not a foul? Where do you think we finish in the West? Are we more likely to overachieve or underachieve? It's a great question. Do we know what their win total is for Warriors? 20 win total projection. They're projected to have 46 wins this season. Wait, the Warriors don't have one per SI? Because they expect moves from them. Interesting. So let me show you all this. So this is per DraftKings. They put out projections for all the teams. Bulls don't have one. Jazz, Warriors don't have one. Assuming that means they expect movement to happen, a trade to happen. I feel like we're between the 46 and 41 mark. I think that's fair for us. You're right in that mix where you could be 5 if you win some games, you don't turn the ball over late, the ball bounces your way, or you lose those close games and you're not. 2 years ago, the Warriors won basically every clutch game, and then last year they lost every clutch game. Make or break. Legit. I might make a video about this. This might be a good idea. So we're going to win by 14-ish in that range, which is good. Because for playoffs for Summer League, top 4 make it. And the tiebreak goes by point differential if your records are tied. So winning actually matters. Foul against the Warriors. 30 seconds left. When this is over, when they interview the key player from the Warriors, start of the game, I'll break that down. We'll do a quick stat review and another successful Warriors stream. We're 3-0 when we stream on Warriors Digest. Let's keep it up. Warriors shot clock violation. That's how their offensive day will end. Dang. Cavs cut it to 11? I don't like that. They basically went on a 10-0 run to end the game. Not ideal when point differential matters to get to the playoffs. Warriors win, baby. Here we go, baby. 96-85. Let's go. We won 3 out of 4 quarters. Break this down a second. Let's listen to what they say about the player of the game. So Warriors are now 3rd in the standings because of point differential. They're 1 point above the Clippers. San Antonio's 4.7. That's hard to make up unless they win by like 100. So as long as the Warriors win, they should be in it. They got OKC on Friday. Oh, they're not going to do anything here? That's poor. That's annoying. Alright, they didn't interview anybody after the game. Let's go over this really quickly for y'all. Alright, y'all. Warriors are 4-0. Comment your thoughts. You happy? You're sad? I mean, obviously, you're going to be pretty happy about that. If you're not, I don't know why you want it. Warriors did not lose all game. Let me re-say that. They weren't losing all game. From the first basket on, they had the lead. That's called domination. Let's go. Again, they're now 3-0. Can I refresh this? We'll just upgrade, update. 3-0. Puts them top of the list. They're technically 4th. I have this I can show you. We'll just pop over. Where's my screenshot? Are you kidding me? And then let me screenshot it. Just trust me, Warriors are in 4th. We look at the team stats. Again, we shot the ball so well this summer. Almost 50% from the field. We've been 40 to 50 every game. 40% from 3. Around that every game. They shot better than most teams from 3 at 31%. Give them credit. They started off poor, made some shots towards the end. Rebounding, rebounding by 10. When you make your shots, you don't give them a chance to rebound. And we're getting our defensive rebounds. Great to see. Steals, they beat us in that plays the turnover battle. 20 turnovers. You've seen me put many videos out. The biggest issue for the Warriors, Summer League, regular season, Steve Kerr with Team USA, turnovers. This is the brand of basketball they play. Got to be more careful. When you play better teams, give them an extra 20 possessions. It's tough to overcome. It's tough. Look at that box. Dang, almost every starter was in double figures. Collins got super close. 4 players with 13. Leading scorer, Plowden. Hey, you just signed a 2-way contract. What are you going to do? I'll put up 16 points, game high. Not a bad day at the office for D. Plow. D. Plow, good name. Mantis with 12. Scott and Thompson with 9. So we had 5 players in double digits and 3 players 1 point away. Efficient night scoring at the office. Cleveland, oh, and by the way, everyone's plus besides Witt Jr., who got in the very, very end of the game. Cleveland was the opposite. They were basically all negative. Game high, or team high, 14 points for Porter. Bates with 13. Across the board, so-so performances. Again, they weren't really making their threes. Field goals weren't there. So it's a big, big win for the Warriors. Anybody got any questions, comments, thoughts before we head out? A successful day here. 2-hour stream. Watching the Warriors. I'm at a wedding this weekend. I'm traveling all day Friday, and I have events starting Friday night for the wedding, so I will not be able to stream Friday night. You'll be on your own. I'll do my best to get a recap out when I'm traveling, like I did for the last wedding. You all saw I still put stuff out. Won't have my background, but got to keep the content going. Sports don't stop for you. Sports stop for nobody. And I'm here for you. Again, Randy Silver, I appreciate you being on the stream with us. If you're a loyal subscriber, you watch all the videos, you comment. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate. If you're new here or you're not a subscriber but you watch, I appreciate you. If you want your Warriors content on a daily basis, I got it all for you. And I appreciate you being here with us. Nobody's got any questions or comments. I'll see you on the channel. I hope everybody has a good evening, night, morning, wherever you may be. Randy out.